It's a fellow red mage. Like at first it's like, like I was gonna just crack his Santa Claus joke, but mm, I'm noticing the uniforms, like they now stick out to me because, like, yeah, they stick out to me more. Now I'm looking at everything through a lens of familiarity. Like that is like my like old uniform. Well, I guess it's not really a uniform, but it's just like my character wore that all the time. So now things that, if I was a newbie, I wouldn't really notice or pay attention to. I'm now paying attention to a lot more that I've like level 55. I'm not going to lie though. My favorite choice is still my very first choice. I mean, Red Mage is okay. It is okay. It does remind me of Zorro. I don't know if any of you've seen it, The Mask of Zorro. But it does remind me of that. But still, I like being an arcanist the most. Arcane Scholar. I really, really love it. Even more so than Red Mage. You gotta pay to do that one. Um but still, I really like my first choice the best. It's the best option. It's the one character that I get really excited to play. Like, oh man, I'm really excited to be a scholar. Or, I am really excited and I'm looking forward to summoning. But with the other tunes, it's like, mm, I just don't feel the same way than my first choice. And I've done like arcane in different games. Like I did it in Neverwinter, and it's kind of like But my very first character in Neverwinter was a trickster rogue. But it's like I fell in love with just being a wizard. I fell in love with being a wizard, and it just matches my play style perfectly. Check this out. Check this out. Hold on. Yeah, I'm too high for this level, but you know, that's like with all of my tunes, really. All of my tunes are too high. Like, hold on. Let's see. 51 on this tune. 49, on this tune. And I quit being a white mage. I quit that one. I'm not playing that one again. I refuse to be a white mage. I refuse to be a white mage. But yeah, if I am too strong on all of my tunes, if I am too strong on all of my tunes, may as well just, fight, three enemies at once with my what's it called? AoE? Or is it DT DOT? No, it would be AoE, I think. Let's see. But it's great though. It's great though. Like I would actually get pulled in like three enemies, and I would just take three enemies and I would just like getting them all at once. It speeds everything up. That's a lot of fun for me. What up, everybody? Peter Longstockings is in town. I believe you could fly. I believe you could touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. You spread your wings and fly away. I believe you could soar. I see you running through the open door. I believe you can fly. Okay, it seems like this game just made light of sexual harassment, and I don't think that's cool. Basically, this guild master said that Gigi touched her butt, and it's kind of like, well, if Gigi touched your butt, like, that's not cool. I mean, that's really not cool. It's not appropriate at all whatsoever. You know, especially since the guild master seems really distressed and torn up that, that Gigi touched her butts. But it's like, oh, okay, I need to get some earrings. It's kind of like, I mean, sure, I guess it should have a work to do, but sexual harassment is really serious, though. Oh, okay then. I see dead people. Scratch that. I see dead NPCs. I see dead NPCs everywhere. It looks like they got recently attached to their either dead or injured, and look at it. Look how the white vase is tilted. So it looks like it might have been recently. Look at this. Look at this. It's rather spooky and eerie.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Thank heavens he is safe. Louisoix, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
Advance no further!
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan. Bring him forth, or you shall know no mercy.
Confound it! Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you. I surrender myself on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
No!
Conditions of surrender denied.
Cease at once!
Have you not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we have not found our quarry, The High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough! We leave! Bring the prisoners.
I would like to take a guess here. He's the bad guy, but he lost all of his memories. Because I always thought that would be funny because, I mean, I've heard that they lost all of their memories because of the calamity. And I always thought, like, if people lost all of their memories because of the calamity, wouldn't it be possible for there to be a handful of bad guys there that lost all of their memories and then befriended the good guys? So it is my guess that he is a bad guy, but he lost all of his memory, and he's like working with the good guys by accident. I love this. This never, ever, ever grows old. It just makes everything quicker. This uniform sticks out more and more. Oh, so this is how my character would look like if he was a retainer. He looks, sloppy. He looks very sloppy. I like her. We're both are going to get along real well. If you guys watched my last video, this is what I was getting at. In order for her to talk to you, you would need to have completed the naval. And it's kind of like I've been waiting for so long, to get the naval because that's the only way you could get her to talk to you. At long last, I had to complete the naval, but at long last, she is finally willing to talk to me. It took a while though. It does get easier over time. It does. Like, I'm leveling up faster than usual. Like, I'm already level 10. So each time you craft, you don't have to wait so long. Like, each time you craft, you level up faster on your new tune than you do on your older tunes. That's really convenient. Well, my Gale Master has a few screws loose. She's a bit of the one who flew over the cuckoo's nest. It takes a very brave man to wear that type of outfit. It takes a very brave man to wear that outfit. Well, at least my character has really nice legs. Oh, it looks like my prediction was dead wrong. Look at my character. He's just showing off his legs. You go, dude. You show off your legs. This is so weird. This guy just got through insulting me. Now he wants to pay me. If you are insulting me, why are you paying me? That makes no sense. Take the money, though. This is hilarious. Papa Do Preach. They stuck a little Madonna song in there. I like how they add references to other arts. They would like reference like the Lord of the Rings or old songs in the little quest they give us. I think that's pretty neat. This makes no sense. I am a stranger in the country. I am an outsider to all of the peoples. Like, all of the people treats me as an outsider, yet they are going to entrust me with an extremely important task. I absolutely love a man with a sense of humor. If you wish to buy my trust with steaks, it would be my pleasure to oblige you. Hey, that's my kind of man. This is how to win the ladies over. Wait a minute. I'm going to take a guess. I'm going to take a guess. This is a prediction. The Inquisitor is the bad guy. For starters, citizens even knew, like, in The Hunchback of Notre Dame, the priest was the bad guy. So I'm thinking that the priest is the bad guy because, for starters, the guy was clearly set up. I forgot his name, but he was clearly set up for having a draconian rosary. And when I was doing a fight, the draconian rosary was near the Inquisitor. So what's if the Inquisitor is the bad guy the whole entire time? I've been thinking about that myself because my characters' other outfits, okay, this game is different from any other game. It's different from Guild Wars 2. It's different from Neverwinter. And in Neverwinter or Guild Wars 2, you would have one character that is a warlock, a different character that is like an arcanist, a different character that is a cleric, different character or whatnot. I have only one character. I only have one character, but one character could do multiple roles. One character could, do all of the crafting. Your one character could do all of the crafting. Um, and your one character could, if you change weapons, you could be a cleric, you could be a healer, basically. I meant to say, you could be a healer, you could be an arcanist, you could be whatever by changing your weapons. I only have one character in this game, and that's it. I only have one character. But it's kind of like one of my characters. Okay, I only have one character. Excuse me. I only have one character. And, okay, when you put on a new weapon, that's the key. The key is changing weapons. When my character changes weapons, the outfit automatically changes. Like if you save the outfits, you click save, right? You click save, you save the outfits. One of my roles was like running around on here in this icy terrain, and like their legs was like all exposed, and I was like thinking, who would actually go like in an icy area? Like I'm thinking Alaska, I'm thinking, Antarctica. I'm thinking of like perhaps like the northern regions of Canada, like the Yukon. Like I'm pretty sure that the Yukon in Canada has really snowy and icy regions. Who would be like in Alaska or Antarctica or the Yukon, with their legs exposed? You wouldn't. You would keep, you would be as covered up as possible. You would be wearing layers upon clothes. You wouldn't be showing off your legs. And my character just showing off his legs only when he's summoner. Only when he's summoner, but my character is showing off his legs, and it's a lot like, okay, it is freezing cold. Who would actually be showing off their legs? In like Alaska, you would be wearing layers upon layers upon layers upon clothes. Like it gets cold where I'm at too, and I would be like wearing like leggings, and then like on top of my leggings, I'll be wearing like if I have to go to work, my uniform pants. So I would be wearing my uniform pants, and then I'll be wearing leggings underneath because you want to stay warm. You wouldn't be showing some skin in some cold weather because that wouldn't make any sense. This still does not make any sense. This still don't make no sense. If I know that I am going to go to Alaska or maybe the Yukon in Canada, if I know that it's going to be cold, I don't care if I'm going to be there for 10 minutes. I don't care if I'm going to be there for 1 hour. I don't care if I'm going to be there for only 1 day. I don't care. It doesn't matter if it's only 1 hour or 1 day. That is still too long to freeze yourself to death. That is still too long to just like die of frostbites or get frostbites and need to have like your arm or your leg amputated because it's so cold. No, 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 no. If you're going to go to cold weather, you're going to be like, I'm going to be buying that Canada Goose jacket. Like, Canada Goose is an extremely expensive jacket. It costs like $500. I am going to purchase a $500 Canada Goose jacket because it keeps you nice and warm during the winter time. I don't care if I'm just going to be like, I don't care if I'm only going to be there for 1 hour. 1 hour in the freezing cold is still too long. I will still dress accordingly to weather. It doesn't make any sense to say, I realize it's soon after our arrival, but I paid it no mind as to hope we might find the Enterprise far faster. Nope. Nope. Even if I am going to be in Alaska for only 1 hour, I am still not going to that area unless I have plenty of warm clothes. No, no, uh. Baby, baby, I am thinking, I said it before, I'll say it again. I suspect that the Inquisitor is the bad guy. It ain't even new, like it's already been done with the Hunchback of Notre Dame, where the Inquisitor or the priest, the bishop, whatever, he was the villain the whole entire time. So it's not new, but still, I believe that the Inquisitor is the bad guy because why was the Dracanian Rosary close to the Inquisitor unless the Inquisitor has been setting people up? And not only that, but if my hero, if my guy is like, exposing that there is a heretic, why on earth would, the Inquisitor hate my character? The Inquisitor shouldn't hate my character. The Inquisitor should be loving my character. But once when my character exposed that there is a heretic somewhere, the Inquisitor has been on my character's ass. So it's like, that ain't right. The Inquisitor has got to be the bad guy here. My character's a piece of shit. Okay, this character told me to feed this guy here a rat. Yeah, you could probably see it on the side. Hold on. Okay, give boil of the dead rat. I mean, give boil the dead rats. And my character is just gonna do what he's told. My character is a piece of shit. It's like you don't just give a person a dead rat because another person tells you to. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. You do not give a person a dead rat just because another person tells you to. That's inhumane. Hey, this is really suspicious. I tell you, some of these unbelievers seem normal enough at first, but they show their true face after the Inquisitors get to work on them. But the person down below seemed to be insane. So what if the Inquisitor is torturing them or doing something inhumane to them to harm their mental health because they seem normal at first. But the person down below, the person in the prison cells, couldn't make a coherent sentence. The guy was making a bunch of incoherent statements. He sounded schizophrenic. So what if the Inquisitor is doing something to damage other people's mental health? Like maybe summoning a demon or watch your friend get eaten by a dragon. Do something to sabotage the mental health of your opponents. Well, I didn't expect to see this. This is the Inquisitor's corpse. And it looks like the exact same Inquisitor that has been giving me a really hard time. I'm not saying it is, but at least it looks like the exact same Inquisitor that has been giving me a really hard time, unless there's going to be a plot twist. Like, plot twist, the Inquisitor that's going around is an impersonator. Or plot twist, the Inquisitor that's going around is an evil twin, the good twin that died, but the evil twin is running around. So we'll see where this goes. Yeah, I'm reading my journal, and it's kind of like your investigation leads you to a frozen corpse in the chasm, which bears a striking resemblance to Inquisitor Jackass. So it's kind of like this could be in case of an evil twin because they do look exactly the same ears, same clothes, same skin tone. They look the same to me. Hmm. Hmm. What did I say? Evil twin, right? Evil twin. I met the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor. What, what type of language is French? Yeah, look, what I'm saying is the reason why he is supposed of us is because, okay, when did this all started? When did this all started? The way I recollected, recounted, whatever, is that, we started having issues when we found the Tracodian rosary. We found a rosary. I was in some sort of fight. The rosary was next to the imposter. The way I view it, the imposter sets up that. These characters have some really strange ass names that I can't remember. But the imposter sets up some dude, some young dude, and we figured out that in the trial, we figured out that the guy was innocent. So the heretic has got to be the priest. And it's really hard to talk about the characters when their names are too difficult to pronounce, let alone remember. I was proven right, by the way. I was proven right. Some time ago, I followed the Inquisitor and found that he covered Draconian rosaries in a chest hidden southeast of Whisper and Frost. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. The priest was the bad guy. Yeah, it was kind of predictable because it's kind of a lot like nobody hates anybody for no reason at all. Like if you have a motive and that motive comes right after, not before, but right after I found all of those rosaries. I mean, if anything, finding rosaries should put me in his good graces. It shouldn't make me his enemy. So it was pretty obvious that the priest was the bad guy. Well, that was easy. I mean, I just showed this guy a rosary, and then he believed everything that I said. Well, okay. And this is his true face. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised that that's his true face? Is anybody really surprised that he turned out to be a monster? I am not surprised. I am not surprised in the slightest. I have won a leggy adventurer. I mean, it's nice that my character wants to show his legs off, like, work it, work it, work it, work it, work it. Hey! My character. I wish people would like me and accept me as good. It is wrong for the Inquisitor to ruin my reputation by besmirching me. Also, my character steals the key from a drunkard. Maybe, I mean, it's just counterintuitive, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to steal a key from a drunk person, then wonder why nobody likes you, or wonder why nobody likes outsiders. Maybe don't steal keys from drunk people. I'm just saying. Oh, that is very subtle, but very clever. Okay, when a man loves a woman is an extremely old song, so I didn't really think anything of it. But then I remember like one of the old shows that my mom loved. Like what's it? Okay, I think his name was Fred Savage. And he was the brother of like Ben Savage who did like Boy Meets World. But before Boy Meets World, his brother like British Savage, whatever, did like the Wonder Years, I think it's called. And one of the songs were When a Man Loves a Woman, I'm Afraid to Sing It. I'm afraid to sing it, but there's like his song is like When a Man Loves a Woman. Yeah, that's a really old song. And I didn't really think anything of it when I first saw it because it's like extremely old. Okay, so this is the major dungeon of this particular storyline. One thing that I don't like about healing is that it's hard to get the Marauder if he's surrounded by mobs, because then I just have to, like, how am I supposed to find you under all of these mobs? I don't know, because what I do is that I switch from, healing to attacking and attacking to healing. Because if everybody's healed, I switch and use my powers to attack. I switch to use bio and I switch to use, what's this one? I switch to use ruin. But how, it's like, I'm trying to do more than heal. I'm trying to heal and attack. But if you're surrounded by mobs, it's like I can't really find a marauder. I'm just saying. All right, the next boss battle. And again, I really hate mobs because it's like, I can't see the tank. I can't see the tank. I'm trying to attack and, I'm trying to attack when I can and heal when I can. I try to split it up, you know. Or at least that's how I do it. Attack and heal instead of per healing. That was a pretty hard one. I recently learned something new. I learned what to do if my marauder is surrounded by mobs and I can no longer see him. I can still attack, I just, okay, at the no, the left side of the screen, under Ren Michaelis. Under Ren Michaelis is the Skya Marauder. What I do is click on his name. I just thought of that just now. I just figured it out. NPCs are great to practice on. NPCs are just great to practice healing techniques on. It's great to figure things out on because, NPCs would never yell at you. NPCs would never get mad at you. NPCs wouldn't go, you didn't heal me or learn to heal. You could practice on an NPC like all day long and they will never complain. But at least I learned, new things. Oh, final battle, guys. Where's the rest of my team? I see the great people that were in with me, and then it's kind of like, whatever happened to the rest of my team? Oh, this guy isn't speaking a foreign language anymore. Usually when the person is speaking a foreign language, it's all in pink. At least he holds me in very high regard. and then my team reappears. It's like, the Dermatuge, the Lancer, the Marauder, where have you been? You guys completely disappeared on me. When Alamad and Sid were here, you guys were gone. And now that the dragon wakes up, you three suddenly appear. What's going on, guys? A fairy suddenly here with me. What's going on? I've never been here before. I have no clue what's going on. Maybe I have to call things around. Yay! I did it. Yeah, I just follow the NPCs around because it's kind of like, it's like, that was a really difficult dungeon, a really difficult dungeon. So I was like confused. I had no idea what was going on. Oh, sorry, guys. I mean, I tend to actually read the storyline. Not always, not when they're, written in a Cockney British accent. I don't know if it helps if I read aloud or not. Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience. I have quite enough to do already, which reminds me, Sid is working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let's just go and see what he has to say. Does it help if I read aloud? But yeah, I actually read the storyline as long as it's not syncopy. I refuse to read that. I skip over that. Well, I dare say it will be no more unpleasant than staying here. 'Tis a pity the Enterprise is not in a better state, but if she would allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. I should probably do a British accent. If all are in agreement, let us return to Gridania. Though I would like nothing more than to set course for the Howling Eye. The Howling Eye. It is plain the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must needs be repaired. She must needs? That seems incorrect. I think he means she must need, without the S, be repaired if we are to proceed with our mission. This is all so familiar. I know this airship. If I could just... it's no use. Let's go. How have I longed for the more agreeable climates of the Southwood? Yet I will not deny the Holy See and its charms, and lives detours aside our Ishgar and John's prove quite an adventure. Last our work is far from done. We still have the airship to repair and a primal to slay. No rest for the heroic K. That's what you did there. What? Mount speed in Cordias Central Highlands. That's increased. That is great. My mount speed is way too slow. Is this a new storyline? I do wonder if this is a new storyline. I am not sure. Or is this the current storyline? It comes me to look at her. It's as though I've been reunited with a part of me I never knew was missing. Hardly surprising you did design and build her. They need voice actors for real. They really do need voice actors. You know, this scene would be so much better. I bear good news. You see, the Sayers have granted our request to house the Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair her. Of course, it would be rank folly to take 1 moment more than we require. Ooh, whatever. Lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we are to have any hope of rescuing this benighted realm from her stallions, oh, she's a monster. It must need be soon. Who talks like that? Who actually talks like that? It's so weird. Though I am no expert on the workings of airships, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I not Protestant? You are. Frankly, it's a miracle she carried us this far. As you know, the Howling God is encircled by a raging tempest, apt to turn proud trees into matchwood. Our battle will end before it begins if the Enterprise can't weather the storm. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But if this tempest is as recent as you say, even that might not be enough. Confound it. There must be a way to break the fury of the elements. But of course, that's it. We work upon the elements itself, using the power of a corrupted crystal. We could clear a path through the storm and spread the Enterprise a battering. I see. You propose to utilize the properties of a crystal to alter the elemental aspects of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Though mishap not to you, Ran, we speak of the manifestations of over-aspected actor that can be found throughout Azoria. Since the calamity disrupted the land's aesthetic currents, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace, which has been a cause of great woe, as they are known to warp etheric energies, including those of living organisms. The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind-aspected ether comprising whatever barrier into ether of another aspect, one she can't control. With certain modifications, The Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort. However hard Gardua blows. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. All of this rests upon our ability to procure a crystal with the necessary properties. Have you any idea where we might occur one? Oh, he talks like that. No, but I know a man who might. A scholar by the name of another strange name, who resides in FFXIV. Strange and Sydney South. I met him during my time at the church. Well, Marquet met him, I suppose, whether out to pity or for want of more willing listener. He would talk to me for hours at a time about his adherent studies, corrupted crystals being his first subjects. It was a result of these conversations that poor Marquet was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. When I need to return to Danelin and seek out the scholar, Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise in your absence.